Hi guys. So I've been like, I just started my ears up, and so I was like on YouTube looking at all the ear stretching videos, and then I got like looking at like just piercing videos and stuff. So I decided that I wanted to fit in, and I'm gonna do a video of my piercings. I don't have a lot of them anymore because I changed my mind a lot, but I'm gonna tell you the ones that I've had done, and I don't do my own piercings anymore because I've like matured and grown up and realized that's fucking retarded, and that I'm gonna fuck myself up forever if I keep poking holes in myself. Like doing myself poking holes in myself. So yeah, I haven't. None of these that I'm about to tell you have been professionally. Well, a few of them have, but they were like under the table done. Like I just knew some people who were piercers, and I went into the shop and they pierced me, which is really bad. And you know, I could get that shop in a lot of trouble. But I was younger and I just wanted piercings, and so I let them do it, and it was dumb. But anyways, so right now all I have are my 9/16 tunnels. This one's kind of infected right now. It's really gross. But it's getting better. It's a lot better, actually, than it was a couple of days ago. Anyways, but it's getting better. It's really good. I've never had an infected, like, stretched ear before. Like, ever. They've always been, like, completely, like, picture perfect, you know? And then I got one of these, and I was like, this is not infected, and I was, like, freaking out. And, like, my boyfriend would bump it, and I'd be like, will you stop? But, yeah, it's getting better. Anyways, so, yeah, I have those. And I have my tongue web done right now. Yeah, and my lip is pierced. I just don't have a thing in it right now because I change my mind a lot, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, piercings forever, and then sometimes I'm like, but yeah. So like I used to have. I look so bad right now. Anyways, I'm sorry. Sorry for my appearance, but you're just gonna have to put up with it. Let's see, some of the piercings that I've had. Probably the most painful piercing that I've ever done was my septum. Yeah, probably my septum. It hurt like a bitch. And I did not do it with a hollow piercing needle. I didn't. It was so stupid. Like, it was my homecoming dress my freshman year. I got it dry cleaned because I had worn it to like this banquet thing that I went to, and I didn't want to spend money on a new dress because I had to buy my own shit, and so I was like, I'm just gonna rewear this, and so I went and got it dry cleaned, and the needles, they had these like little needle things that held the dress onto this cardboard thing, you know. When I got it back from the dry cleaners, and I was like, hey, this is like really big, I'm gonna shove it through my nose. It's retarded. It was so retarded. And it didn't bleed. Well, actually the first time I tried to do it, it did. I struck something in my nose, and then I was stupid enough to do it again. And the second time it didn't bleed, but the first time it bled a lot, and then I took it out and waited like 3 weeks, and then I tried it again, and it went through. When I first popped it through that like first like layer of skin, it hurt so bad. And then when I was pushing it through the like middle of it, it didn't really hurt. I just felt like pressure, you know. And then, but whenever I had to pop it through the other side, I mean, I didn't cry. My eyes watered like crazy though. Like, I mean, it looked like I just bawled my eyes out, but it was just like my eyes were just watering. Like I wasn't crying though. And my nose started running, and it was so hard to like know what I was doing, like with my nose running. But yeah. But then I had a little septum ring, and I just put it in there, and then I kept it flipped up at school and stuff. But then my grandparents, that's how I lived with my grandparents. She was like, "What's on your nose?" And I was, so I had to take it out. It was, you know, and I you know. So if I ever get my septum pierced again, I'm just gonna wait till I'm 18. And then you know, it's really not that bad to wait till you're 18 and get it done professionally and, you know, not have to worry about fucking your shit out forever. But yeah, I've had, and this year I had my rook. I had a double rook, and I actually went and got that pierced, and then I decided I didn't want it. It was too much metal in my ear, and so I took it out. You know, I had my cartilage pierced. It was just no big deal. My rook didn't hurt. You know, it's just a quick, sharp pain, and then it's kind of like when you get your ears pierced, you know, except for it's a little bit worse. But it's a sharp pain for like a minute, like when they first do it, and then like a minute later, it's just this like really dull kind of throbbing pain. Oh my! What is even on my TV? It's probably so loud right now. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. This is really like terrible. Anyways, I didn't even know my TV was on. Anyways, so yeah, and then I've had like my helix or my cartilage or whatever, which is, you know, simple stuff. I had my tongue pierced twice. The last time was actually this summer. I had someone do it. He had a real needle. However, I was extremely intoxicated, and it was at a party. It was terrible. And the first time I had a friend of mine do it, and he had a legitimate needle too, and I wore that for a long time. And then I was like, oh, I don't know if I really want this. So I took it out for like one day, and it was already too closed up for me to put the thing back through without like fucking my tongue up and making it all swollen and gross. And I didn't want to mess anything up, so I was just like, okay, whatever. And then I let this guy this summer pierce it, and he pierced it too far to the left. And it didn't look right, and it's really bad. And tongue piercings, you have to be super careful with those, because there's a big vein, you know, in your tongue. Like you can see it when you lift your tongue up. There's a big vein, and if you hit that, it's bad. It's really bad. Like a lot of blood, you know. It's bad. But, you know. Anyways, luckily, these people that I had poke holes in my tongue for me didn't mess my stuff up. But I don't have my tongue pierced anymore. I did my tongue web myself. Virtually painless. Like, if you want to pierce yourself, like, that's seriously, like, the easiest thing. I don't suggest doing any piercing yourself. But if you're really just dead set on giving yourself a piercing, then do something like that, because, you know, it's easy to hide if you have to hide whatever piercing, you know. That's not why I have it. Like, my grandparents know that I have a piercing. They're just like, Brittany, you're stupid, but, you know, whatever. This is such a long video. I'm sorry, guys. I'm speeding things up. I had, right here pierced. I had, like, a little bar in it. I kept that for, like, 2 days, and then I was like, this is so dumb and pointless, and I took it out, and I was, like, 14. I've had my nape done, which is like back here. Okay, well, look at this. I shaved the under part of my hair, and now like it's like retarded looking. Anyways, so yeah, I had that done. I kept that for a long time, but then I just lost interest in it and took it out. It was stupid. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. I had my tragus pierced and my conch pierced. I've had both sides of my nose pierced. Yeah. Doing my nape and my wrist, it hurt. It was probably other than my septum. My septum hurt so bad. But yeah, they just like pull up, and I did those. They were professionally, but like under the table professionally, you know. I did my piercing, my nose by myself, and that was silly, you know. And then I've had, you know, a low piercing above my cage for a while, or above my stretched part for a while. I've had, right now I only have one. I had spider bites for a while. I've had snake bites. Before I got braces, I had my smiley pierced, but a no-go. That is a no-go with braces. But yeah, I took good care of my piercings, and then, you know, I just decided that I didn't want them anymore. I'm getting my my cheeks pierced because I have I don't know if you can even see them because my webcam quality is shittier than anything in the whole world. But I have like really big nipples. So I don't think I said nipples, dimples, my bad. So I think I'm gonna get my cheeks pierced when I'm 18 and I'll get my septum pierced, and that'll probably be the extent to my... Oh, I've had my nipples pierced. Well, I had one of them pierced. It's still there, but I'm not gonna show you, obviously. But yeah. So, but yeah, those are my nipple didn't, it didn't feel good. It didn't at all. But, it wasn't excruciating. It was pretty quick. And then it was just, you know, I didn't wear a bra for like 3 days. And then, you know, I was like, I have big boobs. So not wearing a bra is kind of a big deal. So I was like, whatever. But yeah, I ruined some of my bras though, because it bleeds if you like put, you know, and you know, all of them got kind of crusty. My septum got crusty, you know, and I'd have to clean it. That's another thing. Do not, like, I cannot say this to people enough. Like, I had my lip pierced for like 2 years or more, 3 years. I don't know, a long time. People who just gotten their like lip pierced are like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's that, like, it'll get infected, and they're like, oh, but I clean it every day, and I'm like, what do you clean it with? And they're like, rubbing alcohol, and I'm like, you're fucking dumbass cunt. Don't clean your piercings with rubbing alcohol or hydrogen peroxide. Like, no, it's bad. Use sea salt, warm water and sea salt. Just mix it up, soak it in it, get a Q-tip. You know, that's how I got rid of this infection in my ear. You know, just do it once a day. Another thing for stretched ears, okay, well, vitamin E oil. I hope you can see that. It's really cool. And this massages, it keeps the blood flow going and keeps them thick and healthy. And I was silly when I first started stretching, and I wore tapers because I didn't feel like paying for tumbler plugs right after, and I fucked my shit up. And so now, like, if you look at, that's my infected one, so it's kind of messed up. Like, if you look at it, the bottom is not as thinner than the sides are, and it's really bad. Don't wear tapers. Don't wear tapers for jewelry. If you have to wear them for a day or two, okay, you know, but don't. And tapers, honestly, you shouldn't use a taper past like a 0. But, you know, do what you gotta do. Just be careful. Yeah. Don't skip sizes. I've skipped one size and it was retarded. I skipped a 6 and went to a 4. It was retarded. But yeah, anyways, so now that I've made a retarded long video, oh my god, yeah, so that's my shit on my piercings, and I don't have any tattoos yet because I'm still a baby. No, I'm 16. God, I'm like, I don't know. Anyways, well, I tried to give myself a tattoo once, but I was like 13, and it was the stupidest thing ever, and it went away. Thank God it went away. Anyways, I'm through being retarded. What? I'm like, I don't even know. Anyways, I'm sorry this was such a long video. But yeah, so, bye.